Said I'd burn out fast, but the moon kept a calling, and I never looked back. Got a scar on my shoulder, got the dust in my teeth. If the world wants to wrestle, it can meet me in the street. I've been down to the wire, I've been baptized in rain. Now I hear that choir riding in my veins. Highway gospel choir, sing it loud, sing it raw. Highway gospel choir, I was born to break the law. Highway gospel choir, fire in my lungs tonight. Highway gospel choir, keep me rolling through the night. Saw a bridge on the river, saw a train in the glow, saw the taillights fading like a promise I know. The engine shook like thunder, the bottle kissed my hand. I ain't asking for mercy, I'm a hard-riding man. Got a scar on my shoulder, got the dust in my teeth. If the world wants to wrestle, it can meet me in the street. I've been down to the wire, I've been baptized in rain. Now I hear that choir riding in my veins. Highway gospel choir, sing it loud, sing it raw. Highway gospel choir, I was born to break the law. Highway gospel choir, fire in my lungs tonight. Highway gospel choir, keep me rolling through the night. Let the wheels keep turning, let the hard times fade. I've been lost in 100 dead ends, but I found my name. On a steel guitar screaming, and a wild front wheel. If you need a little heaven, come right where I live. Highway gospel choir, sing it loud, sing it raw. Highway gospel choir, I was born to break the law. Highway gospel choir, fire in my lungs tonight. still ain't there. We wore out boots on gravel, chased dreams through busted gears, but I kept my name clean through a lot of lean years. These scars ain't shame, they're a map I wear. Every heart mile lived put me right here. Rust on my hands, steel in my spine. I don't bend easy, I've been built to survive. Rust on my hands, pride in my veins. If the roof caves in, I still stand in the rain. Hey. Let the lights go low, let the whole room shake. When that slide guitar cries, it sounds like fate. I got dirt on my boots and fire in my chest. Been knocked down hard, but I ain't done yet. Rust on my hands, steel in my spine. I don't bend easy, I've been built to survive. Rust on my hands, pride in my veins. If the roof caves in, I still stand in the rain. Yeah, I still stand. Yeah, I still stand. Rust on my hands, and a heart that won't cave in. Hit the blacktop lane with a full tank prayer. Saw it on the windshield and a bloodshot stare. My old man's words still rattle my bones. Said, boy, don't crawl when you're built to roam. Headlights cut the smoke from a split screen sky. 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the drive. I said, not tonight, to the man I was. Burn the old map down, let it turn to dust. Ride me home, ride me wild, for all salvation, baptize my mouth. Ride me home, right through the flame. I was lost, I was gone, now I know my name. Ride me home, ride me home, ride me home. Pulling hard Yankee bed. I took one long pull from the edge of night. Then I heard that engine call me back to life. Ride me home, ride me wild. Thought of salvation, baptize my mouth. Ride me home, right through the flame. I was lost, I was gone, now I know my name. Ride me home, home. Ride me home. Ride me home, home. If the devil wants a claim, tell him wait in line. I've been down in the dirt, but I climbed in time. From the ash in my throat to the dirt under nail, I found a little mercy in the roaring rail. Ride me home, ride me wild. Throttle salvation, baptize my miles. Ride me home, right through the flame. I was lost, I was gone, now I know my name. Ride me home, home. Let the engine pray, let the night roll by. One last hard run under a bruised up sky. Ride me home. Ride me home. Tires bite that red clay on a road full of scars. I've been bent by the hammer in the weight of hard years. Dust in my mouth, blood in my thumb. I learned how to stand when the whole world comes. Hear that engine cry, hear that thunder roll. Every broken thing got a place to grow. I kept my head down, now I hold it high. What tried to bury me only made me rise. Gravel to a hill, gravel to a hymn. I walked through the fire, now I'm hard as sin. Gravel to a hymn, gravel to a hymn. Painted my bones and turned into straight. Gravel to a hymn. Muddy boots on the porch, scar on my jaw. I got old ghosts rattling in the barnyard dog, but I got this grin and a steady hand. When you live through the wreck, you become the land. Hear that engine cry, hear that thunder roll. Every broken thing got a place to grow. I kept my head down, now I hold it high. What tried to bury me only made me rise. Gravel to a hill, If you knock me down, I come back loud with a crack voice roar and a battle cry. Gravel to a hymn, gravel to a hymn. I walk through the fire, now I'm hard as sin. Gravel to a hymn, gravel to a hymn. Painted my bones and turned into strength. Gravel to a hymn, gravel to a hymn. I'm still standing here with a heart unchained. Gravel to a hymn, gravel to a hymn, gravel to a hymn. My boots got holes in the soles, and the dash has seen my name. County line keeps sliding by like a match in pouring rain. I got no home worth a mention, just a blade in a tank of rust. If I go rolling with my teeth full of dust. Hear that sky roll low, hear that engine moan. I was born for the long way, I was born alone. I'll die free on the road, I'll die free on the road. Let the whole world burn behind me, I'll die free on the road, free on the road. There's a girl in a picture, folded soft in my coat. One good laugh, one hard winner, one red rose in the nose. I could have stayed in that valley, built a fence and learned to pray, but my blood won't take a collar, it keeps running away. Hear that sky roll low, hear that engine moan. I was born for the long way, I was born alone. I'll die free on the road, I'll die free on the road. Let the whole world burn behind me, comes driving, let 'em find me moving fast, with the white lines under my tires. In the past, no church bell, no gravestone can hold what won't be tamed. Just a southern wind and a blacktop calling out my name. I'll die free on the road. I'll die free on the road. Let the whole world burn behind me. I'll die free on the road. I've seen that suit before, and I won't wear it thin. You point that finger high, but your hands stay clean. Talking holy in the daylight, living mean behind the scenes. Mama said pray for peace. I said I pray for truth. 'Cause I watch grown men sell out their youth, wearing borrowed crowns, standing on a lie. You can call it righteous, I call it passing time. I don't bend that knee for a badge and a name. I don't kiss the ring just to play your game. If the road gets rough, let the gravel fly. I was built for the bird, and I was born to defy. Long ain't my shepherd, no, not today. Long ain't my shepherd, get out of my way. I'll walk my own line, I'll pay my own price. Long ain't my shepherd, I'm on my own side. Town keeps its gossip on a courthouse porch. They preach in circles, then they slam the door. I got dust on my boots and fire in my chest. If your heaven needs a salesman, I'll take the rest. I don't bend that knee for a badge and a name. I don't kiss the ring just to play your game. If the road gets rough, let the gravel fly. I was built for the burn, and I was born to defy. Long ain't my shepherd, no, not today. Long ain't my shepherd, get out of my way. I'll walk my own line, I'll pay my own price. Long ain't my shepherd, I'm on my own side. Let the preachers preach, let the wolves all howl. I got a scarred up heart and a hellhound prowl. If the world wants mine, it can come and take, but I won't be chained, I won't break. Raised on mud and throttle, bare knuckles in the dirt. Daddy said, boy, keep moving. Mama said, boy, don't get hurt. I learned my lessons hard on a patched up, stolen frame. If the night came looking mean, I came back mean the same. Hear that engine scream, that's my blood and gasoline. One more run through fire, one more broken dream. Thunder since '95, we were born to burn and bite. Whiskey in the bottle, chrome on the porch light. Thunder dust on the windshield glow. Your hand out the window gone, like you knew it all along. I kept the engine warm, you kept your secrets on. That red clay exit sign, you said don't wait on time. Now the map's all torn and the night runs thin. I still hear your laugh at the edge of the wind. We were restless souls, chasing love in the dark. Restless souls with a hole in the heart. I'm still out here where you left me behind. Restless soul on a lonesome drive. Restless soul, restless soul. The ring sat on the dash, right beside the cash. A motel key and a lie that I can't unwind. Now every town we passed feels like a photograph. Same old jukebox tune, same moon over blue. And I've tried to quit, but the miles still call. Some loves don't break, they just echo off the wall. We were restless souls, chasing love in the dark. Restless souls with a hole in the heart. I'm still out here where you left me behind. Restless souls on a lonesome drive. Restless soul. I stopped at the river bend where we swore we'd never end. Saw two taillights fade like a prayer in the rain. If you ever feel that pull, if your heart gets full of holes, meet me where the white lines burn at the place we both returned. We were restless souls, chasing love in the dark. Restless souls with a hole in the heart. I'm still out here where you left me behind. Restless souls on a lonesome drive. Restless souls, yeah, restless souls still rolling on. Restless souls till the red dawn's gone. like a coal in a frame. But I heard that tune from the next room over, like a knife in honey, like a hand on my shoulder. Hickory smoking, pull me back again. Hickory smoking, let the cold heart bend. Hickory smoking, I can breathe, I can sing. Hickory smoking, put me back on my feet. I lost too many nights to the bottle and pride. Ran my mouth on the porch, then I ate my own lies. Now the oak knows my name, and the ash knows my face. I came in broke, but I left with grace. Yeah, I heard that tune from the next room over, like a slow turn key, like a dog grown older. Hickory smoking, pull me back again. Hickory smoking, let the cold heart bend. Hickory smoking, I can breathe, I can sing. Hickory smoking, put me back on my feet. Slide guitar, crying low over a Sunday play. One good song can haul me out of my own grave. If you see me shaking, told me one more line. I was lost in the dark, now I'm back in the fire. Hickory smoking, pull me back again. Hickory smoking, let the cold heart bend. Hickory smoking, I can breathe, I can sing. Hickory smoking, put me back on my feet. with dust in my teeth, a lot of bad luck sleeping at my feet. You picked up that old six string, it shook the rain on me. One bad note set the whole room free. You held that line like a hand on mine. Turn my whole night into a straight shot sign. Play me back to life, play me back to life. One more turn, one more time. Play me back to life, hey. Play me back to life, play me back till my bones feel right. Muddy boots at the door and a scar on my neck. I was half gone, running from shame, but your fingers found the hurt like they knew where it bled. That old song sang and the dark backs up and fled. You held that line like a hand on mine. Turned my whole night into a straight shot sign. Play me back to life, play me back to life. One more turn, one more time. Play me back to life, hey. Play me back to life, play me back till my bones feel right. Let it ring out, let it shake these walls. Let it catch my heart when the weak part calls. I don't need a cure, I need that sound. Need your hurt truth song to pull me Play me back to life, play me back to life. One more turn, one more time. Play me back to life, hey. Play me back to life, play me back till my bones feel right. Yeah, I was lost, now I'm found in the flame. One steel string calls me by name. Play me back to life. Play me back to life. with a hymnal on my tank, chrome kissed stubborn gasoline, and my boots hit that front pew plank. Mama said, boy, where you been? I said, trying to get clean. But the road left marks on my hands and the devil left grease on my sleeve. Now the saints got a side eye and the brothers won't look away. But the preacher started grinning when he heard my engine pray. I can hear the choir rising like a chain on a back road swing. If heaven wants a renegade, he can take me as I am today. Grease on the hymn book, heaven knows my name. Grease on the hymn book, sing oh fine new flame. Let it rain, let it roll, let the whole church sing. Grease on the hymn book, that's how I came in. Chrome bell on a leather vest, a cross hanging from the bars. I knelt down in the sawdust with the jar of my battle scars. Sister tapped her tambourine on a beat that shook the floor. Then the old pipe organ moaned like a V-twin through the door. Now the rafters start to tremble and the floorboards keep the time. We've been lost, we've been broken, now we shout and we are fine. I got oil on my fingertips and a fire in my chest. If the rope keeps calling my name, then the Lord can do the rest. Grease on the hymn book, heaven knows my name. Grease on the hymn book, same old fire, new flame. Let it rain, let it roll, let the whole church sing. Grease on the hymn book, that's how I came in. When the midnight met the altar, I was harder than a chain. But mercy came through screaming like a freight train through the rain. Now the choir keeps on shouting and the tires keep on turning. I'm still rough around the edges, but the whole back row is burning. Grease on the hymn book, heaven knows my name. Grease on the hymn book, same old fire, new flame. Let it rain, let it roll, let the whole church sing. Grease on the hymn book, that's how I came in. Yeah, that's how I came in. Grease on the hymn book, heaven knows my name. Grease on the hymn book. don't you waste that flame. Sitting in a booth with a busted prayer, I found my hurt and I left it there. Now the whole room leans when I start to sing, like a bottle tapped on a Sunday ring. Every crack in me got a little shine, every tear I paid Let the old ghost sing. I carry that weight like a waiting ring. If you hear me howl in that six-string cry, that's the only way I ever stayed alive. Turn pain to music, turn pain to music. Let it burn, let it roll right through me. Turn pain to music, turn pain to music. What broke my bones made the whole bomb move me. Turn pain to music, turn pain to music. Yeah, I turn my hurt into a victory. Fence, boots full of mud and bad common sense. Old man said, boy, don't chase that light. But I was hungry for a cleaner night. There was a sign by the county line, paint peeled off, said leave your sins behind. I laughed so hard, then I prayed so low, that door swung wide like an undertow. A man in white with a sugar-sweet grin said, lay your burden down, come on in. But the air fell thin and the wood fell cold, like a promise wearing a rented soul. I lost Some doors open up just to shut you down. I found my way through the smoke and ash with a bruised up heart and a bag of cash. Hollow salvation, hollow salvation. It shines and it fades, leaves you empty and chained. Hollow salvation, hollow salvation. I called out your name, got a hole in its place. It rained so sweet and left me bare in the pine wood heat. Hollow salvation, hollow salvation. Whiskey in a jelly jar, boots by the screen door, red dirt on my tires, same miles as before. Mama said keep moving when the hard days come. I've been broken, haunted, still here, not done. Hear that scream door sing, hear that dog chain rattle. Take that old hurt from me, turn it into gold. Red dirt mercy, carry me home. Red dirt mercy, carry me home. If I fall down, let me roll on. Red dirt mercy, carry me home. Whiskey in a jelly jar, boots by the screen door. I've been bruised, I've been used, still asking for more. Dust still on the cup, pool hall eyes on a wildcat grin. Yeah, that's my kind of stuff. My truck's got scars like stories, my hands know every mile. I don't need your blessing, baby, I was born to run this style. Count me out, count me in, I don't fold, I don't bend. Walls come down when I walk through. Foam on my knuckles, neon on the floor. Every hard luck lesson made me want it more. They said, boy, slow down. I said, watch me go. I keep a little thunder in the way I roll. Count me out, count me in, I don't fold, I don't bend. Walls come down when I walk through. You can hear that trouble grin, grin my grin, grin my grin. You can't wear me thin, grin my grin. Raise that glass, let it spin. I was made for the fight. Grin my grin. If the road goes black, I'll ride it anyway. If the world says quit, I got hell to pay. I ain't built to break, I'm built to win. Hear me laugh in the dark, that's grit. And I grin, grin my stop sign. You wrote it once on the Coleman ice. We chased that dusk past the pecan trees, windows down and the heat in me. And every town still calls you back in rusted light along the track. Miles of my name, miles of my name, burning in your wake, burning in your wake. If I say it slow, you come back to me. Miles of my name on those southern highways. At the county fair by the river bend, your laugh came through like a worn-out hymn. I keep the map folded in the dash, dead-end roads and the things we had. Now every bridge and every bend looks like a place we used to stand. Miles of my name, miles of my name, burning in your way, burning in your way. If I say it slow, you come back to me. Miles of my name on those southern highways. Hey! I can still see that mile marker white, and your hand in mine in the fading light. If the world goes by, let it roll on through. I was made for roads that lead to you. Miles of my name, miles of my name, burning in your wake, burning in your wake. If I say it slow, you come back to me. Miles of my name on those southern highways. Miles of my name, miles of my name. hammers in my jaw, boots full of dust from the edge of the law. Mama kept the Bible, Daddy kept the blade. I learned how to pray with my fist on the gate. You can hear us coming from a county away, iron in our lungs and a fire in the clay. Don't ask me twice, I won't kneel, I won't fall. We were raised on thunder and a bottle of gold. Moonshine valve, raise it up, raise it up. Moonshine valve, we don't back up, back up. Moonshine valve, hell comes near, we stand tall. Moonshine valve, we were born for the brawl. They painted us villains on a courthouse wall, but the mud on our sleeves tells a whole damn tale. Broken old badges and a rusted outside, we keep the line lit with the strike and a spark in time. You can hear us coming from a county away, iron in our lungs and a fire in the clay. Don't ask me twice, I won't kneel, I won't fall. We were raised on thunder and a bottle of gold. Moonshine valve, raise it up, raise it up. Moonshine valve, we don't back up, back up. Moonshine valve, hell comes near, we stand tall. Moonshine valve, we were born for the brawl. Big drum pounding like a locked front door. One voice rising, then 10 more. If the night wants blood, it can come and try. We got blacktop anger and a hard-eyed sky. Moonshine valve, raise it up, raise it up. Moonshine valve, we don't back up, back up. Moonshine valve, hell comes near, we stand tall. Moonshine valve, we were born for the brawl. Moonshine valve, say it loud, let it roll. Moonshine valve, fire in the soul. the sunlight and a bent-up dream. Lines on the pavement pulled me from the town. Every mile marker taught me not to back down. I learned the hard way, nothing comes free. You keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the sea. The highway raised me, the highway raised me. If I'm still breathing, I'm still chasing. The highway raised me, truck stop booths with my boots in a bag, tasted cheap gas coffee and the fate of a flag. Been lost in a rainstorm, been found by a song. Every busted back road told me where I belong. If I'm still breathing, I'm still chasing. The highway raised me, White lines like a prayer call my name through the dust. I left my fear in the rear view, left my doubts in the rust. If the world ever asks me where I found my fight, I point to the blacktop and the endless If I'm still breathing, I'm still chasing. The highway raised me, Oh, the highway raised me. Oh, the highway raised me. I left your ring in the glove box tray. Still caught your name in the microwave glow. Last truck stop mile, I heard you laugh from the backseat glass like you never lived. The mirror lied, but they keep the road when I'm alone. Check-in key, your lipstick mark on a paper cup. I heard your shoes in the hallway thin, so I opened the door to the same old loss. And the map looked clean, but it never was. Every blacktop vein led me back to us. Your smoke still hangs in the cab of my mind like a song I can't put down in time. These are the ghosts I chose. Ghosts I chose. These are the ghosts I chose. They know my name. They keep the road. They keep the road when I'm alone. Ghosts I chose. If I burn that town, would you burn too? If I broke that frame, would I lose you? I keep one last night like a blade in my coat, cutting my hands every time I go. These are the ghosts I chose. Ghosts I chose. These are the ghosts I chose. They know my name. They keep the road. They keep the road when I'm alone. Ghosts I chose. Yeah. Yeah. You came in late with a chain link grin, boots on the floor, let the trouble begin. Pool hall eyes and a cheap red spot. You lit that room like a match in the dark. I knew right then I was in too deep. Your name hit hard like a busted sleeve. Hog-tied heartbeat, don't let go. Hog-tied heartbeat, run me low. You tie me up, then you let me burn. Hog-tied heartbeat, my last bad turn. We took the long road out past the mill. Your kiss tasted like a daring spill. Cigarette glow on your cherry stone mouth. I was all in and I was all out. Spit, shine hands and a wrecked up smile. You stole my mind. said my name, but I like the hurt and the clean-cut shame. Now I slam that door, but you ride all through like a whiskey ghost with a black guy's true. Hog-tied heartbeat, don't let go. Hog-tied heartbeat, run me low. You tie me up, then you let me burn. Hog-tied heartbeat, my last bad time. Yeah, you tie me up. Yeah, you let me burn. Hog-tied heartbeat, my last bad turn. Yeah. Blood on the fender, blood in the grin, helmet on the seat, I'm burning again. Throttle prep, pin to the red, chain noise talking inside my head. We don't sleep, we don't slow, one more mile, then we go. Fuel in my veins, fuel in my veins. Roll with the wolves and say my name. Fuel in my veins, fuel in my veins. Brother to brother, we own these lanes. Back road scars on the tank's black skin. Same old promise, we were born to win. You break down, we pull you through. Fists on the tailgate, that's what we do. We don't fold, we don't bend, ride all night till the road won't end. Fuel in my veins, fuel in my veins. Roll with the wolves and say my name. Fuel in my veins, fuel in my veins. Brother to brother, we own these lanes. Hendrix, ash on the mind. 2 worn shirts and a tank half full. Your laugh cut through like a church bell pull. Late summer heat on the broken dash. Old map folded in a paper bag. He said keep going, don't look back. And I held that line like a railroad track. When the road went long and the town went small, you kept my name from falling through it all. Blacktop brothers, ride with me through the dust and the memory. Blacktop brothers, side by side, we made our home in the white line. Oh, we don't walk alone. Blacktop brothers, take us home. Gas station coffee, a cracked up grin, bolo tie shining in the windshield spin. We watch red tail lights fade to sparks and traced our past in the fields and dark. When the tires sang on the empty bed, you were the first and the last to stand. If the world kept score, let it say we carried each other all the way. When the road went long and the town went small, you kept my name from falling through it all. Blacktop brothers, ride with me through the dust and the memory. Blacktop brothers, side by side, we made our home in the white line. Oh, we don't walk alone. Blacktop brothers, take us home. And if the night comes hard and the miles run thin, I'll still hear your voice in the engine wind. No matter night in the rain and red break glow. Your name on my tongue like a mile I can't let go. I seen your taillights vanish past the county line alone. Left me with a map and a heart made of stone. I keep that song on repeat on the radio, bending low. Every ditch and motel sign says the same old place I know. Exit 9, exit 9. You left me by the sign. Exit 9, exit 9. Now I sleep with the drive. Exit 9, exit 9. There's a diner by the gravel where your lipstick stained the glass. I still hear your laugh in the hum of trucks that pass. The waitress knows my story by the way I drop my keys. She don't ask where you went, she just lets me miss you in peace. I keep that song on repeat on the radio, bending low. Every ditch and motel sign says the same old place I know. Exit 9, exit 9. You left me by the sign. Exit 9, exit 9. Now I sleep with the drive. Exit 9, exit 9. Try to outrun the shadow by the river and the pines, but the road just kept on turning back to your goodbye. So if you ever hear me on a cold wind through the dark, know I'm still that man with your name stuck in my heart. Exit 9, exit 9. By the sun. Exit 9, exit 9. Now I sleep with the drive. Exit 9, exit 9. With cracked hands and a prayer, grease on his knuckles, dust in the air. Lunchbox on the bench, boots by the door. He gave that hard road and asked for no more. He said, boy, stand tall when the world got mean. Keep your name clean and your promise clean. Grab a crown just a long, steady flame, year after year. He said, boy, stand tall when the sky went gray. Hold your ground and find your way. Grab a crown, he wore it down and proud. Grab a crown, still shaking this house now. Hard road made him, hard truth raised me. Grab a crown, that's the man in me. Now his tools ain't quiet, but his word still rings. In every scar he carried, in the steel he gave my name. If I ever lose my way, I hear that same old sound, a steady heartbeat rolling under gravel and crown. Grab a crown, he wore it down and proud. Grab a crown, still shaking this house now. Hard road made him, hard truth raised me. Grab a crown, that's the man in me. Yeah, that's the man in me. Lipstick on the paper by the ashtray spill. I said your name out loud like a burned out hymn. Then I heard the night answer from the cedar limbs, and I swore I saw you in the windshield haze, just enough to haunt me for the rest of my days. I put my pride in the dirt where the rain takes hold. Yeah, the truth came heavy and it caught me cold. I made my confession down on that gravel road. I let it all spill out. I let the whole thing go. Oh, I was wrong, baby. Wrong to my soul. I made my confession on that gravel road. If I could call you back, I'd call back the night. Trade this stubborn heartache for one more chance to get it right. But the moon kept watching in the field.